You'll never be erased. What keeps narcissists obsessed with you? Can you believe we're talking about this? It sounds almost surreal, yet here we are. If you've ever wondered, why can't the narcissist just leave me alone? Or thought, is this even real? The answer is yes, it absolutely is. Even if they were the one who ended things, they just can't stop reaching out. Maybe it's just a small excuse or a casual message, but they keep showing up. Why? What's driving them to stay fixated on you? Hey everyone, welcome back. Hope you're all doing great. Today we're diving deep into why narcissists keep coming back, why they can't seem to get you off their mind, and what's really going on behind the scenes. Let's break it down. Many of you might be saying, maybe even yelling at your screen, mine is gone. They're not coming back. It's over for good. Here's the thing. I've shared numerous videos on how narcissists often reappear, unable to fully let go, and the main reason for this is something known as an attachment disorder. We're all familiar with different types of attachments and bonds, like trauma bonds, but this one is different. The attachment that a narcissist forms with you is deeply flawed. Narcissists don't connect with others in a healthy way, nor do they separate in a healthy way. Think about what a balanced attachment looks like. In a healthy relationship, you share a dynamic where both individuals have their own space and respect each other's individuality. There's no manipulation or control tactics at play, and neither person tries to alter or consume the other's identity. You're appreciated for who you truly are, without anyone attempting to reshape you. That's the essence of a stable connection, free from love bombing or coercion. Now, in a toxic or dysfunctional attachment, things work very differently. You're constantly subjected to control, misled by ever-shifting stories, and manipulated to accept a particular version of reality, even if you know deep down it's false. The narrative they push is relentless. They'll keep forcing it upon you, even when you push back or call it out. And perhaps most unsettling, they'll try to make you believe it, convincing you against your own perception. The underlying reason behind this behavior is that certain individuals crave constant validation and attention. Have you ever encountered someone who seemed to demand your complete focus, expecting you to pour all of your time, energy, and attention into them? And no matter how much you give, it's never enough. They just keep wanting more. This is the core of the dysfunction. It's not about genuine care or affection. It's rooted in deep psychological issues. And here's the challenging part. When you're involved with someone you deeply care for, you rarely suspect that they'll turn out this way. You give openly, putting your whole heart into it, only to discover that they're never satisfied. This reveals a problem that runs deeper, a problem of unhealthy attachment. In addition, when you're entangled in this relationship, there's a constant feeling of unease. You're anxious, living in anticipation, clinging to a belief that somehow things will improve, that the future holds something better. But rather than experiencing any real progress, you're stuck in a cycle of endless hope, always expecting a shift that never truly comes. And then when the relationship ends, whether by your choice or theirs, you realize there's another layer to this attachment, a toxic bond. You feel inexplicably drawn to them, almost as though you're addicted. It's not normal. It's not how relationships are supposed to be. This person has essentially ensnared you, despite the warning signs from your intuition that something is terribly wrong. Why do they do this? It's often because this toxic person, whether a narcissist or not, harbors a low sense of self-worth. With a shaky sense of self, they look outside of themselves for validation. They feel the need to control others to keep a connection going, believing that being their true selves won't make anyone stay. So they put on a facade, saying whatever will keep you close, setting the trap, but it's never a foundation for genuine attachment. This explains why narcissists operate in such a hidden, subtle manner. Their tactics are often so well disguised that you may not even realize it's happening until much later. Beneath the surface, their actions revolve around maintaining control and exerting power over you. And here's a major red flag. After the relationship ends, whether they leave or you decide it's over, they don't truly walk away. They circle back, aiming to re-enter your life. In a balanced relationship, both people have clarity about where they stand. If things don't work out, you separate, wish each other well, and move on. But with a narcissist, that's not the case. They'll leave you emotionally drained and vulnerable, walking away without looking back. Yet they believe that when they return, they'll find you in the same vulnerable state. Why? Because they see you as emotionally open for them to re-enter and regain control. This inability to let go healthily stems from their desire not for a true connection, but for dominance. They don't relate to you in a way that acknowledges your individuality. Instead, they see you as someone who should cater to their needs. When they do come back, they expect to pick up where they left off, assuming they can still manipulate you to serve their purposes. But this dynamic can't create a healthy connection, right? It's odd and unsettling, an endless loop of control. The longer you accept this pattern, the more you're stuck in a cycle that will never improve. This repetitive behavior isn't going to change. It's just how they operate, and it stays that way. So, remember, this is all done to keep you under their influence and to shape your actions according to their desires. Thank you all for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care.